Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy we're here. If you are new here, my name is Susan. I am a first-time mom and I also have a brain tumor. Found out about the brain tumor 3 months after I had the baby. So I'm just trying to figure out life and living day to day with a lot of unknowns. So thank you so much for being here. Before the seizure and the brain tumor diagnosis, I was a content strategist. I have been doing social media consistently for 5 years now. I've really put my effort into YouTube in the past 3 months, I would say, building and establishing myself on YouTube for a couple years now. So excited for today's video. It is literally a dream come true. I have hit 1,000 subscribers. Guys, I love you so much and I'm like giddy making this video. I cannot believe that this is real life, that I have hit 1,000 subscribers. Like, I had a little cake, which I'll show you pictures of. It had like 1,000, not 1,000 candles literally, but it said 1,000. And I've been enjoying my cake as my sweet treat. I am just so excited. Of course, we had to celebrate, and what better way than with cake? Let's get into today's video. Let's talk about my journey, how I got here, what held me back in the beginning, what I'm doing differently now, and what to expect. Sorry, got cake in my mouth. What to expect in the coming content and where my content's going. So let's start with where I started, how I got on YouTube, rewind and go back into my past a little bit. I first was exposed to YouTube when I was like 9 or 10, and I used it exclusively to watch Taylor Swift music videos. Got into YouTubers when I was probably 13. My favorite YouTuber to watch was Bethany Moda at the time. Loved her content, her outfits, her rearranging her room, her get ready with me's, she would have like school vlogs. I think she would go to school on weekends and record, and it was just, I was obsessed. Around the age of 13 is when I started narrating my life in my head. I'd get ready and I'd be like, so this is the product I'm using. Even though I never filmed it, I was way too scared to film, but I did do the narration in my head. So the voiceovers have been happening for over 10 years now, and now I'm just putting them out on the internet for you all. High school, or I guess college, I was into the Vlog Squad, really loved all of them, followed David Dobrik and then all of the other characters and personalities within his. I followed Gabby Hanna for a long time. Now I'm into Emily Kaiser, love her. And I love Avery Woods and her podcast, which I do consume on YouTube. So happy to be here. And if you're watching this video, I hope I am a comfort creator for you, or I hope I can become that for you. The thought of being someone's favorite creator is just like, why I started on YouTube posting my content was actually for my college capstone. For my final project, I did a YouTube series on how to publish a book. Please don't go back and watch those. That is incredibly cringy, but I've come a long way from those videos that I think were published 4 years ago now. Initial fears and struggles. I come from and still live in a very small town. I was terrified that people were going to make fun of me or judge me or talk about me behind my back. And that just comes with the territory of putting yourself out online. As I've gotten older and more confident in who I am and more authentic in what and how I'm posting, I don't have as many fears about it, because what you see is what you get. Especially since the tumor diagnosis, I am who I am. And if I'm not your cup of tea, that is okay. Scroll on. YouTube has definitely, the comments on shorts are aggressively different than the comments I get on Instagram or TikTok. I think it's because Instagram and TikTok, these are my people. This is my community. I interact with them. I talk to them on a regular basis. People on shorts are honestly just one-offs that I'm seeing, or my content is passing by sporadically, so they don't know me, they don't know my story. People are aggressive and rather rude. I have learned to really let those comments roll off my skin, and I'm really proud of how far I've come with that. Obviously, no one wants hate comments on their content, but I have just learned to accept, like, 99% of the time, someone who's leaving me a hate comment has never posted a thing, doesn't even have a profile picture. So they're coming at me, but they have never been brave enough to share something of themselves. So that is just one of the key takeaways and one of my proudest moments, because I used to let like even just disgruntled comments would eat me alive. And I think that that was another big fear that held me back from posting. I didn't want to be vulnerable with myself and subject myself to someone either not liking it or making fun of me, talking about me behind my back. Key moments that have led me to this milestone of 1,000. Sorry for that interruption. That was my neurosurgeon office calling to tell me that they have a tentative surgery date for my brain, and it is a lot sooner than I expected, as in before my birthday. For reference, my birthday is February 17th, so kind of making me nervous. So what better time than to express my gratitude for all of you. My account has really grown since my brain tumor diagnosis. So thank you all for the love and support. I'm sorry I did not expect to get this emotional. I also didn't expect that call to come in, but what's running through my mind right now is my little brother's birthday is today, and we have to go to his birthday dinner. And if I fully lose it and cry right now, I'm gonna have to redo my face. And I don't want to talk about it multiple times tonight, so I'm gonna get my composure together. But thank you so much for coming and following along, whether it was from my baby shower haul or my birth story, which I made so many great connections and friends with through that video, and I am so happy and proud of sharing that story. I shared it twice. The first one, I was a couple days postpartum and very disheveled and very nervous and just like angsty. I had the baby with me, and the quality was terrible. So then I re-recorded my birth story a couple months later, explaining it in better detail and higher quality for you guys. But both videos got a lot of support and love and comments, and I even connected with moms in my area through that video, so I really appreciated that. Obviously, my brain tumor updates, it's hard to rehash the details of this over and over and over again. People ask how we're doing out of pure good intention and love and support, which we appreciate and love from the bottom of our hearts. And please, if you're someone who sees us in person or texts us, like, please don't stop checking in. We really do appreciate it. Sometimes, especially when we have a big update, it is a lot of times easier for me to sit down, make a video, and then we can say, there's a video explaining it. It gets all the details. It really captures where we are in that moment. So I really appreciate your guys' support and watching those videos. It really helps. Also working towards us being able to make money from this channel, which we don't talk a lot about money online. I plan on being very transparent with, once I'm monetized, I'm going to share how much I make on YouTube. I love watching those videos and seeing like what it's really like. Help support our family in the short term where things are harder, where I'm not at work right now. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. What reaching this milestone means to me is it is really a dream come true. I have always loved YouTubers. I've looked up to them forever. I never really believed in myself enough to think that I could be one, but here we are. I have a following of 1,000 people. That's crazy. Like, I picture a room with 1,000 people in it. That's insane to me, and I'm just so humbled and grateful and proud and happy to share this space with you. It's like, especially with all the shit that has gone on in the last 3.5 months, this is such a ray of light, such a motivator, so exciting, and just a really happy moment in all of this darkness. So thank you so much. It couldn't have come at a better time. I don't think it would be as meaningful as it is than right now. What is next for my channel? My next big goal is 5,000 subscribers. I think you're always working towards your next goal, your next dream. That it does not mean that we're not celebrating. I am basking? I'm enjoying this moment and I am celebrating it. Content, as far as my content, I will continue to update you with my tumor journey. So my Sunday resets, that's an every week video that you will see. Vlogs similar to my Vlogmas vlogs, you can catch up on all of those. Mental health conversations, motherhood conversations. Motherhood is like the Wild West. I don't know what's going on half the time. We get into a routine and then she develops new tricks and it's just insane. So I want to continue to have a transparent journey with that. Tips, tricks, and product reviews for mothers. I find those videos really helpful. Hopefully a pregnancy series if I can, or if I, well, one, if I can survive. And then two, if we can and have another child, then I will document that pregnancy. That is one of my big regrets from my pregnancy with Julia is I was so miserable. I didn't want to remember any of it really, and I want to just cherish that time. And then just continuing to share and be transparent on my life. My life feels very Twilight Zone-y right now, and I just want to continue to share it. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for being here and watching. I'm so thankful for you, and here is a montage of where we started and how we got to where we are today. I will see you in the next video.